So, are you looking for lady bodyguard? Or you're looking for a lady with a bicep? I don't have it. Yeah, I'm wearing sari too. Well, there's a title I carry with. It's a proud feeling where I could say I protect human life and men too. Have you heard about this word, women empowerment? I think we hear every day, every second. Do you need it? Trust me, I don't need it. It makes me feel very weak person, and also it's a very gender biased statement. You know, I would say, if you really ask me, give all the women free education. If woman is educated, they'll be sorted. She will create a educated society. Also give her free medical aid, give her the job opportunity, equal rights at workplace. So who are these people who are making schemes on women empowerment? Talking about women's right, talking about different law like 498A. You know, when I can bear a labor pain, I think I can bear everything. You're right that man has ruled this society, but we brought them on this earth. Anyway, my fight was never with gender, it was always with the equality. Because for me, men and women are equal. We jointly create a safer society and we are responsible for development of a child or a human being. Trust me, it took me almost 96,000 hours, 4,012 days in 11 years to overcome with this fight. And finally, I found my tribe in humanity, then equality. You know, we say the journey, the name of journey is life. We happen to meet different kind of people who change and influence our life. Same thing happens with me. Me, as a women's safety expert, a passionate feminist, and social activist who's been working towards the cause of women empowerment, crime against women, my thought has totally changed. While I was doing counseling, I came across many people, I would say men, who were called accused, but they were the actual victim under the false allegation of 498A. And you know, simultaneously, the women who were part of their life, you know, the accused, they were accused life, they were his sister and mother. So I thought it cannot be a you know, issue of men or women. It was the issue of a human. It was issue of yours. It was issue of mine. So I thought, why can't I be a compassionate about talking on men's right? Yes, I'm a feminist, I'm a feminine, but yet I shall be talking about flip side of the coin, which is men's side of the story. आप लोग रोइएगा नहीं, क्योंकि जो चीज़ें मैं अभी बताऊंगी, man may would cry. And please, all the women, मारना मत मुझे. It's a fact which I'm going to share with you. So you know, I wanted to find the reasons and the root causes. You'll be surprised. The root causes were very typical, our stereotype society, where you must have seen we have a different upbringing for boy and girl. जब बच्चा पैदा होता है, starting from infant till the marriage stage, लड़की होती है तो उसको हम ढक के चलते हैं. We cover her properly till I think she or he reaches 2 years old. लड़की को ऐसे ही छोड़ देते हैं. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? लंगा घूम ले बच्चा. And you know, trust me, 69% child abuse takes place on boys as per our graphic. And even when he tells and narrates that story, nobody trusts him, nobody believes him that something happened to him. Similarly, when it comes to education, when it comes to childhood, when it comes to upbringing, when the clothing, when the talking, behavior, physical appearance, we have different rules for girl, different rules for girl. And what happens? The child or girl or boy, they accept that behavior that woman's supposed to be like this, she's supposed to be taking care of home, she's supposed to be a homely girl, she's supposed to be a home taker, caretaker, she is the one who shall be taking care of the children, she has to be a mother, she's supposed to speak very polite, she's supposed to be a shy girl, she's supposed to be feminine, and she's supposed to be adjusting in nature, flexible in nature. End of the day, अगर हम बोले तो अबला बेचारी नारी, और अगर हम पेरेंट्स की तरफ से उसको पैम्परिंग वर्ड बोले तो फ्लावर पेटल फूलों की राजकुमारी प्रिंसेस. When it comes to boy, macho man, steel man of steel heart, सारी जिम्मेवारी उसके ऊपर. He is supposed to be a provider. He is the person who has to arrange for the finances. Think about it. The age of 25 or 30, the poor guy, he has to arrange all the finances before marriage. क्योंकि शादी के लिए रिश्ता चाहिए होता है. The minute we see the matrimonial alliances, deal वहीं से start होती है. Have you ever seen the matrimonial alliances where is written, looking for a groom earning in 6 figures, having his own car, bungalow, etc., etc. When it comes to women, we'll say slim, trim, beautiful, shy, homely girl. So deal start from there. What is the fault of man and boy? उनको तो पता ही नहीं था कि मुझे कैसी लड़की चाहिए, कैसा लड़का चाहिए, until they fall in love. किस्मत से. But it happens, and then the poor guy, he has forced to arrange those finances in early age of 30. If I tell you the figure, talking about minimum 10 lakh to maybe 60 lakh rupees, that's a figure he has to arrange. On the top, he is responsible for running the monthly expenses, day-to-day budgetary household thing. And wife comes with no liability. कुछ है ही नहीं उसके ऊपर. Even if she is working, man is supposed to take care of the household. Have you ever seen those, patriarchy society? Have you seen those 7 rounds, the vows, 7 fera? Have you ever understood the meaning of those 7 feras? They've been said in Sanskrit. So the poor guy, he doesn't even know what he's getting into. He's the one who is promising and led. And he's the one who leading those fera, and he's promising his wife, I shall be taking care of your shelter, your food, your accommodation, your clothes, your beauty parlor's bill, your Karwa Chauth gift set, and your maybe the kitty party's gift, this and that, he's promised everything, right? The 4th fera, after 4th fera led by a woman, there she also promised, I will follow your path, I will fulfill my homely, wifely duties, right? And also she says one thing which you should remember, she would say, other than me, any woman you look at, she's supposed to be your sister or mother. The poor guy, he can't even make a female friend because he has given this oath. So he doesn't even know. And and the wife also in return, she says, I will be obedient, right? And I will follow your path. I was never been an obedient wife. क्योंकि मुझे पता ही नहीं था मैंने ये फेरे में बोला है. So किसी को नहीं पता था, and we took those 7 rounds of fire. We became husband and wife. And change of flip side of the marriage totally different. In my statement, I would say marriage meaning was or now. It's an understanding versus mutual understanding or mutual benefit. A means attraction, used to be, now is adjustment. R means real deal and respect has become now revenge, right? And I for investment of my life, your life, and A become alimony, right? And what else? G used to be gift, is become now gunpoint attack against 498A. Now what else left? E, supposed to be ending of the marriage. Live happily after. Ending of the marriage. Marriage khatam ho gayi. And now, why we have a flip-flop in this marriage? Because I think marriage system in this India is dying day by day. It's become an institution where it's a give and take duties, right? But we have only reminded men to fulfill his duty. However, women and the wife, they have totally forgotten their duties, what they're supposed to take. Now, if we talk about 498A, you may find it very weird, you may laugh. We have always heard till now that, domestic violence on women, crime against women. Have you ever heard under this 498 law, domestic violence on men? You would laugh. Yes, we never heard, because it's a very silent attack. The 498 basically made in the protection of women, so that she take care of her life, she take care of her fight over the domestic violence, but it does not happen over the period of time. It's been in misuse, and people are using as a tool for negotiation and for the further cases, you can say. I'm not saying crime does not take place. Trust me, crime does take place on women. I'm with them because I am working on the women causes. It's still there. But tell me, जिनको चाहिए होता है ये law, is it there with them? Not really. The women who are in need of this law is not with them. They have to run pillar to post. I've seen my close friend. She was crying for the justice. She has to run pillar to post for getting the justice, but she couldn't get it. I was only at her side because she didn't have any family to support. She didn't have any finances. She didn't even have influence in the police. So she had to run pillar to post. If I talk about a friend of mine, the male colleague, he has suffered a lot. He got love marriage. After 6 months, love marriage over. The wife ran away, or maybe she left him for various reasons. And then after that, he gets a court summon that women cell calling him at Thana, that this what you have done, there's a crime against women charged under you and against you. Trust me, he has lost his brother-in-law. What was his fault? Brother-in-law got into trauma after the humiliation. His father died, his mother died after seeing two men died in his family, and he lost all hope in profession, everything. He has no career, and it took him 17 years to settle that case, and still he had to pay alimony. However, he did not have any child. Should I tell you what is 498A? आपको attack आ जाएगा. 498A is an offense. It means non-cognizable offense, right? It means you will be arrested, non-compoundable, you cannot withdraw your case, non-bailable, you will not get the bail. And you know, it's a concern of our India, because Supreme Court said it's been in misuse. It's a global impact on us. US Embassy and Canadian Embassy has already issued the traveling warning saying कि ये जो हमारी alimony का system है, 498 है, this is the danger, it's the risk, and India has to have lots of money to settle the cases. If I tell you, you'll be shocked. We need $500 million to have and settle the cases of 498A. Example, अगर लाख cases होते हैं साल में, approximate alimony amount we are talking about 25 से 30 लाख रुपए, which is $5,000 approximate, so it makes it $500 billion. We have to have budgetary in our economy. So our economy impact is also affecting. And who are the beneficiary? Think about it. All the stakeholders, accusers' family, lawyer, judiciary, police, everybody are the stakeholder. So the government is taking care of this aspect, and also they had issued 243 report recommendation where it's been told to police that you will not arrest the person unless you conduct the inquiry, and day to day, and the revision has already been implemented that it will be compoundable and bailable offense. Also, if I tell you the graph, you can see innocent child arrest every day, senior citizen arrest every 2.4 hours, 23 minutes every woman arrested. Women means we are women, but his like sister, his mother also will be arrested. रिश्तेदार भी arrest हो जाते हैं, मामा चाची जिनका कोई fault ही नहीं है, जो शादी में भी नहीं आए, they can also be arrested. Even love marriage में कोई होता नहीं है तब भी arrest हो जाते हैं, right? Now, if you look at the ratio of suicide, we say women also suicide. No, they pretend that committing suicide क्योंकि उनको पता है लोग बचा लेंगे. मैं मर जाऊंगी अगर ये नहीं करोगे. They attempt to commit suicide, but actually 90,000 men died under this pressure of 498 and the torture which they go through. Elder abuse, of course, जिन्होंने कभी जेल भी नहीं देखी है, 60 years, 90 years, father-in-law is going to the jail. Mother, she is on the bed rest, she is going to the jail. So if you look at this, you will be in shock. These are the cases going to the court. It's been increasing day by day. People arrested. You can see so many people. You still don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it? Why? Because you must be thinking the masculine gender, how he can be harassed by a feminine gender. भाई होता है ना ऐसा, बेचारा इतना image conscious का पुतला बन गया है कि he can't even speak, he can't even cry, he can't even share with his friends कि मेरे ऊपर torture हुआ है. Because we live in a very complicated society where we have seen man as a macho man. He should not be crying. कोई रोने देता है आदमी को? कभी नहीं. रोएगा तो लड़कियों की तरह रो रहा है. Even if he is not able to meet the expense of the day-to-day budgetary offer, he's been told कि important है, loser है, कमा के भी नहीं लेके आ सकता. So he has to have a car, he has to have a house, he has to have a lifestyle, he has to arrange everything. However, I'm not coming as a liability. मैं कमा भी रही हूँ, मेरे पैसे बैंक में जाएंगे, I will not spend. Not at all, I'm not going to spend. So there's other cruelty also does take place on men in the form of emotions. Now imagine during the separation time, बच्चा उसके हाथ से चला जाता है. What is the fault of the बच्चा? बच्चा has gone, so he can't do anything about it. At the same time, he has a burden of running the houses. Even the court says, legally he is bound to pay and maintain the same lifestyle even they've been separated till the time case is in the court. And also with the fear of implication of this being false allegation 498, माँ बाप ने disown करना शुरू कर दिया है. So he loses his parents also. Parents पहले भी उसने lose कर दिया है, मुझे parents के साथ नहीं रहना है. Parents पहले भी गए, अभी भी गए, so he has nowhere to go. Plus friends, they will laugh on him. क्या है यार, बीवी ने मारा तुझे? No. So it's really sad. Like, so I think until as we accept that there is a problem, we will not be talking about the solution. It's the high time that we have to consider that there is a problem, because our government has also declared 498 is a hidden risk, it's a legal terrorism which is impacting everyone. So it can't be his issue, it's a woman issue, it's my issue, it's a gender issue, it's everyone's issue. So what are the remedies? Remedies is to start with the mother, because she is the responsible who does the upbringing. Hey ladies, hey mothers, stop bringing a product as a boy and girl. After marriage, please leave him alone. थोड़ा time अपनी बीवी के साथ उसको रहने दीजिए. Your son is going nowhere. Give them some time to create that bonding. He will be your son forever. Same time, I think it's a advice to all the men, when before getting the married, don't jump into the conclusion that she's the one. Take your own time, do the due diligence, hire some professional help, do the background check, and even once you get married, respect her, whoever she is. Give her the equal opportunity. If she wants to work, let her work. Encourage her to follow her hobby. Encourage her to work. If she doesn't want to work, let her do some social services. Let her do some part-time job. At least engage her something. Don't pursue her ki go to kitty. I'm there, darling. I will take care of you. We say na as a I'm there. I will take care of you. No, let her follow some hobby. Also, don't come in between bahu and patni. Leave them alone. Say, you sort your problem, please leave me alone. Same time, my message to all the women, I think we need to understand the meaning of the real feminism. It means the right morality and dignity. For me, being a financial independent person, it's a feminism, nothing else. If I'm financially strong, I'm feminism. I'm sorted. At the same time, I think if you don't want to live with him, during the time of the separation, please do not take his right as in to see his child, right? At the same time, I believe if you're not asking for the parental property from your parents, do not expect the heavy fat wedding. Take the same money in the form of the FD, which will help you. And I think authority and judiciary have to look into the matter. They should change the law time to time, knowing this factor, if laws are there, it will be misuse. Legal authority should give a benefit of doubt to men also. They should listen to his side of the story, ask and check the evidence before declaring him the accused. They should cooperate. And basically all the law mentor men and women both. It's just we don't have the awareness. You should know there is other than crime against women, or the law support all men and women. 355 and 306, you can use this if there is any harassment on you, provided we should know what are the law which favor a man. At the same time, I think including the social impact, everybody has a social impact on a person. We should support him. We should not disown him. We should stand for his right. Now, end of the day, I would say gender equality is not men and women's issue. It's everyone's issue, because it's affect all of us. I think gender equality, the man and woman should not be judged by the law which is biased and against men. All citizen needs law, but should not be biased. It should be in the favor of the society, because ladies and gentlemen, end of the day, he is a father, he is a son, he is a husband, he is a brother. End of the day, he is a human being. So for me, feminism being a mother, the person with the core value, and a independent person who protects men as well as human being. Thank you very much.